Hey Scorpio, welcome to my channel, The Guided Intuitive, and welcome to the first 2 weeks of September, okay? Happy that you're here. We're going to jump in and do a read for love, all right? And it's going to be for either singles, it could be those that are in a relationship, those who have a person of interest, in mind. It even could be one side of a situation or another, or have to do with a friend or family member, okay? So do note that. Love in all different forms, all right? So you're going to know what works for you or what resonates for you, all right? We're going to pull a card from the journey of love so we can get the overarching message as it pertains to your love life, right? We want to kind of know what is going to be kind of the theme there, okay? And then we're going to pull a few cards of what the other aspects of yourself want you to know about love, and we'll jump into the main spread of you and that other person, okay? All right, let's jump into this, all right? I hope you guys are doing well. Keep in mind we've got a new moon that's happening in Virgo, actually, Earth sign. So it's really important to really focus on what is the thing you need to pay attention to cultivate the discipline and perseverance as it relates to kind of that earth energy, right? That's going to be key as it pertains to long-term goals, in your love life, all right? So since we're talking about love, we're going to be focusing on that there, okay? So let's take a look at what wants to come out in these cards for Scorpio. What's going on for Scorpio? Hope you guys are doing well. Ooh, this came out. Whoa, two came out. Okay, well, we're going to take the first one. What this is. Beautiful. Sacred Convergence. Now, this is a 28 card. The 28 card reduces to a 10, and that is all about some sort of ending with a brand new beginning. I really feel that this is a marriage of the body, mind, and soul. This is all about coming together, right? It's like a soul union of some sort. And with this being an ending with a brand new beginning, right? It's sacred, meaning that it has to do with the internal, right? Within you, like your soul's yearning and wanting, and it's converging, with the reality of the world that's happening on the physical plane. So I kind of think it's like as above and also below, that it's converging together, and you're really coming into alignment on what it is that you want as it pertains to your love life, right? It's kind of creating this beautiful artistic picture for yourself, and you're really coloring in, what it is you want to see a reflection of in your life, right? And pulling from the above, and then combining that and creating some sort of alignment. And that's what I feel, that there is some sort of a sacred convergence that's coming through here. So this is beautiful energy. It's kind of painting the world the way that you want to see it, and that's moving forward in that level. So I like it. I like it, guys. I think it's going to be really beautiful. It's also about a deeper feeling like something's calling you forward. If you've got any sort of struggle or any sort of anxiety that is happening within your life right now, what this card talks about, let me have you so you can actually take a look at it. What this card talks about is, anything of the sort. It wants you just to remember that there is a recognition of this, and not to worry that you don't have to know what you want to plant in order for something to grow. What this is that you just need to live each day and let it kind of move forward and grow, and you kind of growing into it. It's kind of like this beautiful, it's almost like you're an art piece, and what you're doing is you're adding color to your world and to your life, and you're just creating the world that you want. And this can actually have to do with love. So beautiful energy. What do the soul trees want to remind you of on this? Let's take a look at what that is, just to help you in terms of this sacred convergence. I think it's happening more of an internal, kind of way, as opposed to an external, right? But you're actually bringing it forth into the external. So these new intentions that you want to start, putting into play, definitely do that during the new moon, right? So do check out the candles, guys. That might help you with that process, okay? So let's take a look. Anything wants to help you with this too? Believe in yourself. You heard it here, okay? You heard it here. This is a good reminder, all right? Believe in yourself, and this is in terms of achieving the dreams that you want to achieve. Now, for some of you, it is love, right? And some of you, it is a love of a life goal of some sort, right? It could be that as well. There's a lot of green, a lot of blue, and a lot of yellow that has to do with the throat chakra, the solar plexus chakra, well, the throat chakra, the heart chakra, and the solar plexus, okay? So it's all things having to do with that. So really believe in yourself, right? And really, it's kind of like you're actually creating this beautiful image of yourself, based upon the knowledge that you have at this point in your life and what you want in the future, right? So set those intentions, all right? What does your shadow self want to let you know as it pertains to love? This is going to be helpful for you in love, okay? What does your shadow self want Scorpio to know the first 2 weeks of September 2021, okay? What is that? What do we have? Resisting change. Ask yourself why you are not wanting to change, and this wants you to look at the positive side of change, all right? And we always a lot of times think, oh my gosh, change, I don't want to change, And here's the thing. It's if you just accept the fact that change is inevitable, right? Every single day. If you're not changing, you're not growing, right? And if you're not growing, you're kind of being idle, right? And that puts you in a position of just settling, of being stagnant. So this is asking you to open up the gates of change and embrace it with all that you have, right? Knowing that it's normal and all the beauty that can come from it. So while focusing, this is asking you to focus on the benefit of the change, not any sort of negativity surrounding that. So really focus on the positive aspects of change, and it wants you to get into that mindset. So again, a perfect time to set those intentions when you're moon manifesting, right? Especially during this new moon into Virgo, okay? So that's what this wants to let you know. What does your inner child want to share with you, okay, as it pertains to love? What does your inner child want to share with you? Let's take a look at what that is. For Scorpio, first 2 weeks, speaking just to you, all right? What is that? What does Scorpio's inner child want to say to them? Here it is. What is it? Here we have it. Past. Ooh, you felt unsafe. And now you are more aware, protected, and you create safety in all areas of your life, okay? Ooh, beautiful, beautiful. Okay, so there's no need to resist change. Like it's like in the past. This is basically saying is that maybe you felt unsafe in terms of making a change, and so you settled for what the template that you learned or the adults surrounding you has shared with you, right? Because you wanted love and you wanted protection, and that was fine. But now this has changed, Scorpio. The whole, there's a game changer here. You're more aware and you are more protected, and you create safety in all areas, for yourself is what this talks about. So this is about putting in some good, healthy boundaries in place for yourself. And you know what that is for you. You check in with your emotions and you know that. So that's, you are safe and it's okay to move forward, okay, on what this is, because you're more knowledgeable and you've garnered that knowledge that you can actually put into place for some healthy boundaries, and based upon how it is that your energy moves within you and how you're feeling, right, and what you feel that is going to be beneficial for you. So this is key. What does your self really want to know? And what's going to be most important on your light side. So we did the shadow, your inner child. Let's do all your light side. Let's take a look at what that is for you here. What does it want you to know? Ooh, that aura of yours, Scorpio, it's shining bright, okay? So that's what's coming through. So your aura is shining bright, okay? So you're going to kind of detour anyone that is not shining bright coming towards you. So this is about maintaining that vibration, okay? So just know that your aura of yours is shining bright, right? So, keep that in mind. And if you feel that, that you are unsafe in any way, remember that is the past. Your aura. I'll get my words down. Your aura is shining bright. All right. All right, guys, let's go ahead. Let's take a look at the main spread and what's happening for you here. Okay. Let's take a look at what's going on for Scorpio, first 2 weeks. And let's take a look at where you are at right now. Let's take a look at how you feel about them. Okay. So how you feel about this other person. Okay, we'll take that coming through here. Give me one more. Okay, could be dealing with an air sign. Okay, This is the Knight of Swords. You might have it in your chart. The other person might have it in theirs, or you're taking it on. Okay. So we got swords, we got air and fire energy. What's at the bottom of the deck? Knight of Pentacles. This is about putting in the work that's necessary. Okay. So how you feel about this other person is that you're willing to put the work that's necessary in order to create some form of stability. There we go with that Virgo new moon, right? Putting in some sort of foundation in play. So that's what's coming through here. And now we get the Knight of Swords and the Page of Wands. Now the Knight of Swords is motion, right? It's moving forward, right? Taking action. And the Knight of Swords, this is about maybe being a little bit too hasty, moving forward too fast. Okay, this is saying be careful. Kind of slow the horse down just a little bit here. Don't be too hasty in a situation, or don't be too quick to be offer an opinion, right? This is saying to kind of go with it, kind of move with it a little bit, move with the energy a little bit, okay? Because we've got the Page of Wands coming through. This could be a message. Woo! That's about being too hasty, by the way, okay? That motorcycle went really fast like that. That's being really, really fast. It's going too fast, being too hasty, right? So this is saying about savoring kind of the energy and the process of love here. But it's also a Page of Wands. You could be getting a message from a fire sign, okay? This could be, a message, or perhaps that you're delivering a message to a fire sign. And this is all about, discovery and being enthusiastic and moving forward, right? So this could be that you are wanting to put the work in, perhaps and you want to move forward because you've made some sort of discovery, right? You've gone through some sort of discovery that has made you quite enthusiastic about perhaps moving forward. This is kind of how you feel about them, okay? Anything else that might want to come through in terms of how you feel about them? I'm just going to pull another oracle card. Another tarot deck and see what wants to come through. What do we have here? Knight of Swords is coming through again. Knight of Swords that is actually clarifying the Knight of Swords. So that motorcycle was a good sound bite, because what this talks about is that don't move forward too fast. Take your time, move forward, right? In terms of exploring this, because it's all about the journey. It's not about the destination. It's about the journey. And this wants to remind you is that yes, you want to move forward really fast, and you want to do that. But this is saying kind of slow it down a little bit and savor this process. As it pertains to how you feel about this person. Anything from the Love Oracle that wants to come through? Let's take a look at what that is for you, Scorpio. How you feel about them? What do we have? Yeah, maybe in the past there's been some challenges and struggles within the relationship or situation. And so this is about maybe that you're going hot, cold, right? Sweet, sour on this person, not sure you kind of how you're feeling. You're kind of on and off about them. So it's kind of, that's what's happening. So it's saying reevaluate, go a little slower in this relationship or situation. So you maybe think, gosh, it's going at a snail's pace. But again, it's for you to savor it, because there's a lot to be discovered in this process that is really going to help you. So it's about going slow, because it's helping you reevaluate not just how you feel about this other person, Scorpio, but what you really want. Okay, that's key. Let's go ahead and take a look at this other person, all right? How this other person, how they feel about you, okay? How does this other person feel about Scorpio? First 2 weeks of September, it wants to come out, okay? Let's take a look. What do we have here? We've got the Four of Cups, and then we've got the Queen of Pentacles. So the Four of Cups, now this could be that, maybe that you've gone through some sort of cycle, okay, to which there was maybe some sort of obstacle or struggle of which, maybe that you have observed on your side that was in the darkness. But now the love is moving to the other side. It's kind of like, okay, this is done and over with. So now it's about moving forward and on the kind of like the outside skirt of the darkness of what had happened. Now this is also, this is the Queen of Pentacles. Now this person could be an earth sign, or this could be a person carrying on that earth sign who's very motherly, down to earth energy, connects with nature. She knows her value, and she places her investment in those of which she values, right? Because she values herself, right? So that's what's coming through. And what it is that this person, on how they feel about you, is that they want a lot more stability within the situation as it pertains to emotions. Okay, they want more stability pertaining to love, and this person carries that down to earth, motherly type of energy. And only wants to invest in something that is going to bring forth some sort of stability in terms of the situation. Okay, so I kind of feel that that's what's coming into play here. That it's kind of like, I mean, when you get the Four of Cups, it's about thinking before making a move, and so they're thinking, right? It's not kind of focusing on the past. It's not focusing on how things will move forward in the future. It's just being in the now and understanding in the now, right? And kind of having to work through, again, what it is that they might want and how and where they want to place their value. Let's take a look at the tarot and see if anything else wants to come through here. Anything else? Seven of Swords. Yeah, they feel a little bit more deceived, and they feel about you, they feel that you're a little bit deceptive. Okay, and I'm not saying that you are, I'm just saying we're focusing on the cards here. Feeling deceptive in the past because of this situation here, somehow feels deceived. But this is a 7 card. This is about having faith that they will not be deceived or are not deceived. So it can go a couple different ways here. What they don't want is they want a little bit more, communication and to feel a little bit better within the relationship or situation. So it needs a little bit more balance and safety in terms of emotions before this person's going to move forward. Okay, let's take a look at the Love Oracle on what that is, what from their side on how they feel about Scorpio. What is that? What do we have? Surprise, unexpected gift. Ooh, how they feel about you is that maybe that you surprise them. Maybe that you're going to surprise them, it could be the case, or maybe that they're always kind of surprised, about the gift that they received from this, maybe in the situation that in what didn't work, in terms of a situation, in terms of some sort of obstacle or challenge, that it led to some sort of surprise, and enlightenment on them about love. Okay. Anything else, but they feel that you were an unexpected gift. They were surprised by you. Okay, let's just put it that way. And this is also about unraveling. This is about truths being exposed, right? So truths being exposed. So this is about the truth is going to come forth, and it could be during this upcoming full moon if it hasn't already, but maybe that things are already unraveling, this person's understanding that the truth about the situation, right? The truth about the connection of some sort, or that could be the case. So and it could be the truth of how they feel about love. If you're not in a relationship with someone at this time, this could be that the truths about this person on the other side could be the truths about them in love and what they want is exposed, and their understanding of what it is that they want in love. Anything else that might want to come through here? What is it? They're taking the time to confront issues, right? So they're confronting their own issues. How they feel about you is that maybe that could be that's what you're doing, that you're confronting issues and kind of taking the time to see if you want to maybe have a relationship, see if you want to go on that date, or to see if you want to move to a next level. It could be that of the sort, okay? Or, just to, it could be, or there's an interest. So they feel that you're kind of taking your time to kind of go that route, okay? And that's how they feel. What is it that you make together, okay? What is it that you make together, okay? What is that? Let's take a look. What do we have? Well, I'll pull these two. What do we have here? 8 of Cups and the Wheel of Fortune. Nice. Okay. Now, the 8 of Cups talks about some sort of, maybe some sort of disappointment in the past, but there's a new opportunity for the energy to shift and change right now. So this is really quite beautiful, quite, frankly. It is about, that some sort of disappointment, maybe that little blow up that we have, kind of the obstacles and challenges, that was just an opportunity for not only you, but perhaps maybe that other person to get clear on what it is that you want. So I think it allows an opportunity that if you were to come together, an opportunity to rid of any sort of disappointment of the past, whether it was with this person or not. It could be just in past love, right? To get rid of any sort of disappointments and just escaping it. And this is saying that the Wheel of Fortune is stepping in to create change, okay? So the old karmic cycle has shifted. So if you are wondering if that was the case, there is a new opportunity. There is something at destiny that was coming into play. Things happen for this reason, and it's because it was, a karmic debt had to be paid. something wasn't going to work because something had to shift and change. And so the universe is coming in, creating some sort of change, in a change of a cycle. Now, this could be for this relationship. For those of you that are looking to go that next level, this could be an opportunity for a restart. For those of you that are not, this is to get rid of disappointment and have a new beginning for yourself, okay, in love, all right? So beautiful energy. Anything else that wants to come through and what you make together? There's new, fresh energy here. Yeah, this is funny. I didn't see the death card, but this is what's coming through. Yeah, it's like some of you are really are putting an end to a previous situation that you were in and allowing for this new, fresh karmic, for this new, fresh opportunities to come and take place, right? Some of you could have been in a cycle with someone where you had a learning and a lesson of learning. But what this is saying is that all that disappointment was a learning, and now you're able to bring that into this new opportunity. Could have been dealing even with this is a Scorpio energy, crazy Scorpio, but maybe that you put something to an end here, and this was some sort of cycle of the sort. But let's take a look at the Love Oracle and what you make together. Maybe that some of you might want to get away, whether it's together or by yourself. But this is about getting unwinding and getting some sort of relaxation, having some sort of vacation of some sort, right? And this is also about communicating, right? Really communicating what it is that you want in the relationship or situation. This is about news, messages, expression. This is going to be really important, okay? So that's what's coming through. The next card, what do we have in terms of what is it that you need to know most about them? What you need to know most about them? Magician. All right, that all the tools and resources, that they have all the tools and resources necessary to create the change that they want. Magician energy, they can create in this world on the physical plane, what it is that they dream of above, right? And they've got all the resources necessary. It's about it's about moving forward and even taking action and creating the elixir to the situation, okay? And that's what you need to know most about them, is that they can create the elixir to make a change, and they're diving deep into their emotions right now in order to clear things out, right? So this is taking that deep dive, that Six of Cups. It's all about to the past memories. They're letting go and they're creating an elixir to their situation. So they're overcoming whatever thing that has actually standed in their way. They're actually overcoming it, which is really beautiful. Anything else that they're looking to surrender, so you know from your side, Scorpio, what that is. They're surrendering to miracles. They're focusing on the miracles that can happen and come into their life, and they're focusing on manifesting that, right? They're not going to have any doubt that miracles aren't meant for them. They're focused in on that, okay? I do want to find out a little bit on what it is that... I want to find out what are the blockages and difficulties of this relationship or situation, okay, from both sides. What is this? What are the blockages and difficulties? What do we have? Hangman. Yeah, there's been delays right now. There's delays right now because it's about developing some sort of security for a happy home and happy life, okay? So, the Hangman really talks about delays. It's water energy, and then you've got fire energy with the Four of Wands. Four of Wands is that stability, happy home, happy harmony. It's creating that stability in life. There's delays because there's a stability that needs to be grounded in and put into place to bring forth a lot of this. And some of you might be focusing on your home, developing harmony in your home to create a foundation for marriage, for someone to walk in. So you're creating that perfect backdrop for that to happen, you and that other person. So the blockages the blockages right now is not creating that foundation and not letting the delays happen. So the delays are going to be key, right? It's very, very important for those to come into play right now. So the blockages is not creating a solid foundation in the relationship or situation, okay? One of you might want it, one of you might not want it, okay? So that's what's coming into play. And then I get the Four of Pentacles. There we go again, the root of the tree in order to create a wreath of success. That's going to be necessary. That needs to be grounded, guys. Something in this situation is not grounded. Whether one of you wants to not have a committed relationship, or one of you doesn't want to, or it's there's something about a solid foundation that's going to be necessary. That's a blockage. Best way forward. Best way forward. What do we have? Best way forward. Death. Let something come to an end. Here we go. Scorpionic energy. It's coming out. Scorpionic energy is coming out. So let something come to an end. Now, this could be an old way of thinking or believing or feeling, okay, from either side. It just doesn't have to be the relationship in itself, though it could be, but it needs to come to an end so this brand new cycle can come into play, okay? Because what you make together is to change. It's about change. Remember we discussed about you right at the very beginning, Scorpio? Resisting change is the biggest thing that's not happening right now in your shadow self, and it wants you to take change and embrace it because that's what's going for the relationship. Best way forward, let change happen. Make a change. The death card comes through. It's Scorpionic energy, and it's unexpected change that's going to happen. Anyway, coming through here, so it can bring forth this Knight of Cups. And Knight of Cups is very romantic, expressing love, whether you're offering to someone or someone's offering it to you. But what this is making motion to move forward in love. This needs to happen so the Knight of Cups can come through. Okay, we're gonna dive a little bit more deeper into this, and yeah, there's love for you here. There's love for you here, right? So we're gonna dive deeper and find out a little bit more in this situation. And what we're gonna find out is a little bit more about what it is that they might be, what they haven't told you, what you haven't told them, what they're afraid of, what you're afraid of, messages from both sides, their next move, as well as a potential outcome and an advice. So from the Oracle. So if you're interested in taking that deep dive, guys, go ahead, click the link below. If not, I look forward to seeing you next time. Until then, namaste.